Today on homework, we are making Bolognese. And I am using one of the very best untapped labor sources around, my children. I've got him chopping. He's already minced up 2 onions up here in this bowl, very cooking show-esque. And he is now working on 6 stalks of celery. And baby, you can use the leaves.
You can?
Yeah, put it all in there. Let's come on over here. I'm gonna start cooking on electric right now. All right, buddy, I'm gonna try to measure this out so that we can reproduce this. Yeah. You wanna do Italians? We don't really have recipes, but I'm gonna try because everyone always asks for the recipes. Try a 1/4 cup of olive oil for me. It might be way too much, but we'll see. All right, try about half that. Stop. We're gonna go with a tablespoon. Now, buddy, take your beautifully minced onions, and I think it's hot. Let's just see. Not really at all. Would have been cool if it sizzled. I'm gonna put it on high. We're gonna see what we got. Don't burn them though. You don't want burnt onions. You can sit here. This is when we should probably pour a glass of wine, a glass of juice. Kale is not in the family recipe, but I always like to put some greens in there, and honestly, you can put whatever it is you've got. Carrots also not in the family recipe, but again, just trying to get it a little bit healthier, more nutrients for everybody.
I want to finish the celery.
You want to finish the celery?
I need tiny knife.
Everybody helps. Chelsea, you want to cut too? You want to cut the kale? How about that?
Mama.
Good job, Rory. Do a little salt in here. The finer we get it, the more it's gonna all melt together.
I like cutting.
Kale is messy, huh? Just wants to fly all over.
That's the one rule of the Bolognese sauce.
That's true.
Mom, just go
Have to
flying
make a mess.
in your
Gotta make a mess.
Mom, just go.
Gotta homework it. My grandma never made a mess. It always tasted amazing. Alright, that's perfect. Let's get this in here. Get that celery in. Let's just do our best here. You want to put that food in there?
No.
Here.
You can.
You want me to put that in the food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look how good I cut it up. I think the pointy part is going to slice easy too.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
Mommy,
Chop
my
up these
pointy
tomatoes.
part's gonna stab my belly.
No stab in your belly. You guys are so helpful. Just cut it up really fine so you
Guys,
don't even
look.
notice it in there. Oh, garlic.
You want me to cut
Cannot
it real
forget
fine?
garlic. All right.
Because the celery.
Not have a garlic press here. So I'm just doing it the
Mommy, I
old-fashioned
want to
way.
put it in.
We're doing a big meal here. I'm gonna stir that in, that garlic in. All right, now I'm taking a bunch of Italian parsley and chop it all up really fine. Okay, trying to measure for you people who like measurements. Half a cup finely chopped Italian parsley. All right, time for the meat now. This is the part I usually make my husband do. He's probably gonna enjoy this.
Now comes the messy
Saying
part.
ground beef chuck. An arm workout. All right, let's get some vino up in here. You can use red or white wine. Get some of that in there. How's that garlic coming, buddy?
Still feeling it.
Still peeling it? Okay. Let me learn you a little something here. All right, you just gotta go like this. You see what I did?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can try that, Rory. Just... That's an insane amount of salt. Measurements. Insane amount of salt.
Mommy, I did it.
Oh. All right. Bay leaves. Kind of that secret ingredient. And this is just gonna simmer for a really long time.
Squishy.
It's squishy. All right, buddy, that is awesome. Is that a fresh spoon? So at this point, what I like to do, because it's so good, is the meat is cooked, and they can each have
Like
like a...
my little bowl.
Yeah, you get a bowl. They each get a little bowl. Oh, can you get a spoon for Rory? Woohoo! That's great.
Thank you for something.
That's a bolognese, Rory. I'm cleaning this up so this looks a little more cooking show-like. I'm gonna try to fit the kale in the tiny pot and see what happens. I want it really fine. That's the key. There's just a ton of labor here. That's why you gotta bring the littles in. Just gotta stir that in.
You're gonna put these carrots in? I worked hard on them.
I don't think I can fit them all. I'm sorry, baby. Poor kid. We'll do something with them. You know what? That'd be a really good salad. We're gonna go with quarter cup. Let them disappear in there, kinda. Just a tiny bit more Italian parsley.
Years of practice.
That is looking good, isn't it? We're not even have the tomatoes in yet, but look how good that looks. That's a nice. Throw a little more wine in. A little more salt. By little, I mean a lot. Another thing I do, bud, you notice is I always have like a little trash, a little trash bowl. Stir that up a little bit and hear it. You wash the tomatoes?
I did.
Oh, I usually do stewed tomatoes with some fresh, but today we're just gonna do the fresh. You always do tomato paste, so it'll taste fine in the end because they basically get stewed when you put them in. You guys hear the peace right now? It's quiet, it's really nice. I'm just making a hot mess over here. In goes the tomatoes. Do a little bit of tomato paste. Slowly stir that all in. All right, so I'm just throwing in some chopped basil. And then I'm gonna let this baby simmer for hours. But to be totally honest, my family would completely disagree with this. But the truth is you could eat it right now and it's amazing. Yeah. But it'll get better in a few hours. And so you just let it simmer. Come back to it every now and then. Add a little wine, stir it up, add a little salt. Take a taste. If it needs a little bit more garlic, put more garlic in. Just see what it needs. Simmer for a couple hours. And then pour it over pasta. And you got your bolognese. Homework, you need to join me. It's
the best homework.
I know, homework is the best when you can eat it, right?
Exactly.